Thank you, Madam Chair. At this time, we will now hear from Board Member Lupi Navarro on Resolution B7.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I will step down. Good morning, everyone. It gives me great pleasure to present item B4 on the agenda of today's school board meeting. This agenda item requests the approval of resolution number 21-36 of the School Board of Miami-Dade County recognizing Mr. Andres Asion. And I want to welcome Ms. Asion to the school board this afternoon, actually. Mr. Andres Asion has been part of the forefront of the South Florida real estate market for more than 20 years. Specializing in all aspects of high-rise development and sales. While real estate is his passion, and he does that so amazingly well, giving back to his community is where he finds his greatest reward. The Miami Beach-born real estate broker learned the importance of community service at a very early age. As a child, Andres would accompany his Cuban-born father to charity events throughout all of South Florida. An air conditioning mechanic by trade, Julian Asion taught his children to serve the community through sweat and equity, and so he has done that. The elder Asion would make great giant paths of paella, and young Andres helped by exchanging plates for fundraising tickets. Very creative, Andres. His father's example remains as an essential component of Andres' philanthropic efforts. In 2016, he founded the Andres Asion Foundation, aimed at assisting less fortunate children and families through contributions in which 100% of the proceeds went to organizations being supported. Shortly after the pandemic hit, the foundation served as a resource to elevate economic burdens among fellow Miami-Dade residents through grocery giveaways. And if you follow Andres through social media, while many of us were locked up in our homes, because of the nature of the pandemic, Andres came out of his condo and said, I have to step out and help the community of South Florida, not only where he resides, but the entire Miami-Dade community area, in pockets of areas in our community where our less fortunate members live. What began as a routine morning bike ride, and you would follow him on Facebook or social media every morning, he took his bike ride and turned it into an opportunity for the community that Andres, by making a video showing the lines of cars stretched out for blocks in South Beach for food distribution, and shared it on his social media. As a follower was taken aback by the need and saw Andres offered $500 to rally and rallied for additional help. Asion quickly channeled his do-good energy and sprung into action, and he connected with Presidente Supermarket, which agreed to host a grocery giveaway and match his donations. So his advocacy to help our community really sprung a fire and passion for others to join Andres and be able to give food. You all remember the time that the lines were long and we were out there, our superintendent and many of our board members in our community, trying to do giveaways to be able to meet the needs of the community who had lost their jobs. But Andres really fueled that fire in our community in a way, in a manner that I have to be forthright and say I have never seen before. Just one person can really make a difference, and Andres, you did that by doing that every single day. Andres began surprising shoppers at the supermarket's checkout, covering bills totaling $4,000. Since then, the foundation has raised more than $120,000 for grocery store giveaways. Families from Miami Southridge Senior High School in District 7 were beneficiaries of Andres' generosity. I remember reaching out to Andres and saying, after following him every day, and I said, I have families in need, and he said, of course, we'll be there to help, and I witnessed, and I had the honor of witnessing him at Presidente Supermarket, actually, where we took the families. Not only was he surprising some of my families in District 7, but he was surprising people who were just in line about to pay. And that generosity, that spirit is something that is so ingrained in our community. And Andres, you're being recognized today at the school board of the fourth largest school district of America because you embody that spirit of community, of service. And I know that I am so proud of you, but if your parents are watching, I know they went through a tough time this year, and those of us that value our family so much know that is really the lessons that our families went through when they came to the United States that ingrained that spirit of giving back. And Andres, you show that spirit. So I want to thank you on my behalf and on behalf of the School Board of Miami-Dade County. Through the foundation, I would also like to say he is also actively involved with the Overtown Youth Center, St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, and Amigos for Kids. Mr. Asion is to be commended for his commitment to servant leadership in this community. And Mr. Asion, if you can please come up to receive your recognition. And I would also like to say that I know Mr. Asion follows this spirit, and I always remember every day when I wake up the words of Muhammad Ali, which is service is the rent we pay to be here on this earth. And I think, Andres, you every day wake up to see how you can give back. Just now in the midst of the Haitian earthquake, Andres is out back on social media saying, I'm going to Lowe's, I need tents. And so we need more people like you, Andres. Thank you for giving back to the neediest people who had no food on their table this pandemic. And so Andres, to me, is one of our heroes of this pandemic in our community who stepped up as an individual and made a difference in the lives of many. Thank you, Andres, and congratulations.
Thank you very much for those beautiful words. It's an honor to be here, and it's an honor to serve. And truly, it did come from watching my family serve when I was a young boy. But like you said, for me, it's just the rent that we pay for being here on this beautiful land. So thank you for the recognition. I continue to do things to pay it forward. Right now, we're striving very hard with the Haitian tragedy that we're going through, the earthquake, and sending millions of dollars worth of food and help right now, boots on the ground in Haiti, and getting a shipment sent out of the Miami River this week with millions of dollars worth of food that Goya is also participating in, which is going to be fantastic. So thank you for that. And prior, when I first got here, that young girl from Anxiety Kids, wow, what a motivator she is, right? And so I know that she's not here anymore, but I wanted to also extend a $1,000 check to her organization for the work that she's doing. So I'll make sure that we get that to her. Thank you again, and I'm looking forward to doing a lot of things with the school board. I have one item pending in Miami Beach that I want to have a culinary program started there, and I have funds ready for that, so I just need your backing, and hopefully we get that done. Thank you again.
I see your board member, this is your constituent board member, Baez Geller, and I think you've heard his plea to help us. And I have to say how proud I am of him and all the work that he's done. And he really is, like Dr. Gallen would say, County Line Road to Florida City. This is the real deal. Mr. Asion will come to Miami Gardens to feed the families of District 7. Wherever Presidente would say, come to this supermarket, there we were, in the midst of the highest level of the pandemic, without any fear for him and his family. He was there to help others. So congratulations, and thank you for being our hero.
Thank you. Board Member Baez Geller. 1 second, sir. Not too fast.
Not so fast. No, yes. Andres, thank you so much for being here. It's amazing hearing your story. And as a fellow Shamrock for life, Miami Beach kid for life, it's great to follow you and see how much you are doing for those that are in hard times. And for those who are wondering, what will I do next? What's my next step? And it really is heartwarming to see the thousands of people that you help. And on their behalf, if I can, I extend my thanks to you. I'm excited to work with you and partner with you. But more than that, I'm excited every day to see, at least through social media, I get a glimpse of how passionate you are about our community, about your city, about small business, about the economy, about tourism. Really, you are just into everything, and also about ceasing violence. I know that's something you're very passionate about. So thank you for bringing stability to our county, to people's lives, and I just really look forward to working with you.
Thank you. I would like to be a co-sponsor. Co-sponsor. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Superintendent, I'm sorry, please.
No
Yes,
worries.
sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Vice Chair. Andres, I think Dr. Navarro said it all, but I've known you for many years, and there are many people who do what they have to do, and then there are those who do because they want to do. And nothing compels you to do what you do. Nothing compels you to visit Miami Beach Senior High School and try to help out. Nothing compels you to go down south and help those in need. Nothing compels you to call me or have coffee with me and put ideas in my mind. But all of that you do because it is in your heart and your mind, and that makes you a good person. You come from good genes, great family, and you live up to the expectation of those who have preceded you. So thank you very much. God bless you. Very, very deserved recognition. Thank you, Dr. Navarro.
Thank you, Mr. Superintendent. Again, thank you, Board Member Navarro, for this item. We definitely need your indulgence just for one moment. Can you please just come up so we can take the vote for a quorum?
Yes.
We need you just to be up here, and then we'll take the vote for the co-sponsorship and on the item so that we can be in order. Thank you so much, Board Member Navarro. So now, can I have a motion for co-sponsorships? All in favor?
Aye.
And can I have a motion on all of the B items?
Move it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you so much. This concludes our board member resolutions. I need a motion to adjourn. All in favor? Aye. This meeting is adjourned. We'll return at 2 o'clock for the regular school board meeting. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Board Member Navarro.